Shares of Virgin Galactic are up sharply this morning. Bank of America initiating coverage with a buy rating and a $35 price target, writing the company's growth potential is unparalleled and its unique, nearly vertical integration capabilities give it a market-leading position. Join us now, the analyst behind the note, Ron Epstein. He's a research analyst at Bank of America, BofA Securities. Must be hard to be an analyst for basically a market that is expected to come about, but there are no guarantees. And there will be leisure travel to space, in your view, next year, Ron?
Yeah, I think so. The commercial space right now, I think, is one of the most exciting areas in the aerospace defense universe. We've really hit a turning point. Space was just the purview of government contractors, the defense contractors, and the government. But with SpaceX, Virgin Galactic, and other companies leading the charge. So with Virgin Galactic, yeah, for sure, they're going to launch their commercial business, officially open it up for commercial service early next year. With their first customer will be Sir Richard Branson. We're expecting that either in Q1, Q2 of next year, and then away we go. I mean, if you look at their backlog right now, they have over 600 reservations where folks have paid deposits, meaningful deposits. $80 to $100 million of the deposits in our estimates. And then beyond that, with smaller deposits paid, they have 8,000 reservations. So when you think about space tourism, I think you got to think about it from the perspective of climbing Everest and other things like that. It's experiential, so on and so forth. So, yeah, we do believe it's there. I mean, the technology has gotten to a point where you can see that happen. And, you're seeing it across the board. So, Virgin's, I think, particularly interesting because it's one of the only, it is the only publicly traded way to play the commercial space trend for public equity investors. Maybe others will come along down the road, but it's the way to do it now. And I think in the backdrop of an aviation environment where the airlines are cutting numbers, and we've talked about Boeing before and other things, this is one area that's a potential bright spot. Is it early? Yeah. Is it technology here? Yeah. And I think on a go-forward basis, looking into next year and beyond, it's an exciting place to be.
Why is it so great that its vertical integration is almost complete and unparalleled? Why does that de-risk the business? They don't have to depend on...
Sure, yeah. So when you think about what they do, they build the spacecraft, they build the engines, they do the systems on it. So when you think about everything from an operating perspective, a safety perspective, a cost perspective, across the board, in a market that is as bespoke as commercial space and space tourism, they're really leading the charge. So I think that it's just one of the things we look at in terms of, will they really be able to do this? Yeah. Have they done it? Yeah. And so it's an important factor.
They've done it twice, right? At full missions twice. And I mean, it's not with that. You do acknowledge it's high risk, right? And an accident would be an accident could set you back a ways in a lot of different ways. God forbid.
So, to be clear, space travel isn't without risk. However, the way they'd like to do it, and I would argue most of the players in commercial space want to do it in a way that's as safe as possible. Virgin Galactic's, the way they want to do it, their system, their setup, I think is probably as safe as you can do it. But again, Joe, I think you have to think about it. If you want this life experience and you're willing to, take some risk, and I would say probably smaller risk in terms of a major event. I mean, there could be some small events. People climb Everest all the time.